Hey, you guys, thanks for listening into this episode today with Tips with T. On today, we are going to talk about living below your means, and we're going to discuss practical ways to spend less while maintaining a quality of life. Okay, maintaining a quality lifestyle. The reason why I'm coming today with this particular episode, because whether we believe it or not, the way our economy is going, we are going to enter into a recession if the economy does not improve. We are going to see inflation rates. We are going to see a whole lot of things happen within our economy that can affect our lifestyle. So what we want to do now is start preparing, and we want to start living below our means. So those type of things want to affect our lifestyle. And then living below our means can give additional benefits on things that we want to accomplish when it comes to doing different things financially. And I'm going to talk about that. So in this episode, we'll explore the concept of living below your means, spending less than you earn while still enjoying a fulfillment lifestyle. Um, and I'm going to share practical ways to cut unnecessary expenses, make smart decisions, and maintain a sense of balance and enjoyment in life. Okay. So we're going to talk about some key points, and then some other key points. I'm going to give some steps. But the first key point I'm going to talk about is, what does it mean to live below your means? So the definition of living below your means is spending less than you earn, creating room to save, invest, and build wealth. Okay. Why it is important? Well, number one, it improves financial security and reduces stress. Okay. When we don't have a good relationship with money, when we can be bad with money and managing money, it can cause us stress. So this will help reduce stress. Number two, it helps avoid debt and live sustainably. Number three, it allows you to focus on what truly matters in life. Okay. So, number two, all right, mindset shift. We have to have a mindset shift. Okay. Quality over quantity. So, we need to focus on value and long term satisfaction instead of impulse purchases. Okay. I cannot tell you guys enough how many times I've seen so many people have impulse buying because they feel good in that moment, and then they are in debt, or they're returning the items, or um, just trying to keep up with the latest trends and things of that nature. And it's really causing them financial hardship. Um, Practice gratitude for what you already have. There is somewhere there is somebody somewhere that wish they had what you have. So have gratitude for what you do have. Appreciate what you do have. Be content in every state that you are in. Okay. And then shift from keeping up with the Joneses to defining your own version of success. So what do your own version of success look like to you? It don't have to be what the Joneses version of success is. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. Okay. A lot of people that try to keep up with the Joneses, they end up going broke, or they end up in debt, or they end up bankrupt and things of that nature. So what is your own definition of or version of success? That might just be debt free. That might just be having everything paid off, your house paid off, your car is paid off. Just having a certain amount of money saved in your savings account, where you are, not living in debt, where you are living debt free, where you have financial freedom. Okay. So define your own version of success. Don't keep up with the Joneses. So the third thing we're going to talk about is practical ways to spend less, and there's steps, okay, that I'm going to give you guys to talk about how you can spend less. And there are five steps that we're going to talk about, okay? So step one is to create a realistic budget. Track income and expenses using apps or a simple spreadsheet. Um, you need to do this. You need to know where your money is going, where you're spending most of your money at. So if you see a problem, you can address the problem. Okay. Allocate a portion of income for necessary savings and um, discretionary spending. Okay. So use the 50, 30, and 20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings, debt repayment. Okay. And so I tell my clients, if they want to cut that 20% in half and put 10% towards their tithes, and then 10% in savings, but you can fluctuate however it is, what will work for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. Step two, you want to cut back on discretionary expenses. So you want to reduce dining out, try meal prepping or cooking at home. I prefer cooking at home. That's where I save most of my money at cooking at home. I know what's in my food. I know, um, you know, that it's healthy because I tend to use organic or frozen things, fresh things to prepare my meals. I know it's not processed food. So you might want to look into reducing your dining out. Cancel subscriptions or membership you don't use. Okay. Um, I had a lot of subscriptions or memberships that I didn't use. I either put them on pause because I know I was going to use them in a later time, or I just went ahead and canceled them all together because I'm not utilizing that service. Even with my streaming services, you guys, like Netflix, I was barely watching Netflix. All of the shows and movies that I would like to watch are old movies that are not on Netflix. I can find them on Tubi, Pluto. Those apps are free. So I mainly use the free apps to stream and watch TV because the paid apps like I said, Netflix, I don't use. And then Netflix keep going up on their prices every year, and their restrictions are getting they're getting more um adding more restrictions to their services and things of that nature. I was just like, it's just time for me to let it go. Okay. So you might want to look into that. Shop sales, use coupons, and buy organic brands. I shop sales a lot during certain seasons like Black Fridays and stuff, or during holiday sales. That's when I will stock up on certain things because I know they're on sale. Um, I will also, like I said, use coupons or apps that will allow me to get points towards my purchases when it comes to buying certain things. Like an app that I use is Fetch. Fetch will allow me to scan a receipt. I get points. I can redeem those points by getting gift cards to use at certain places that I shop at the most. Another thing that I do with my gas, I go to Speedway app. If you have a Speedway gas station, sign up for the rewards program because guess what? I use that app, I gain points, and when I get to a certain amount of points, I redeem those points for a gift card that I can use towards gas. Those little things, you guys, add up. Okay, those things add up. Step three is downsize when necessary. Okay, consider living in a smaller home or driving a more affordable car. Okay. Another thing that you can do is declutter and sell items you no longer need for extra cash. I do that I try to declutter my house every year. Okay. Um, the clothes and stuff that I no longer can fit or no longer wear or no longer have interest in, I either resell those things on Poshmark. If I don't feel like listening on Poshmark, I take them to Goodwill, and then Goodwill gives me my little slip to where I can carry that on my taxes. So it's still a win-win, whether I resell them or whether I donate it to Goodwill. Okay. Step four is practice delayed gratification. So wait 24 to 48 hours before making non-essential purchases. Prioritize savings for bigger goals over short-term wants. Okay. So is this purchase worth it? Right? Is this purchase worth it? Is it going to help me reach my long-term goal or no? Like those things you have to really just sit down and evaluate. Step five is embrace frugal living habits. So use public transportation or carpool to save on community costs. Do commuting costs. I'm sorry. Do DIY projects or repairs instead of hiring help. Um, we are in a season, y'all. We might have to learn how to be self sufficient in certain things. I had to learn how to be self sufficient in certain things to cut back on certain things. So if you can and you find interest in those things, do it. It can help save you money. Look for free or low cost entertainment options like community events or nature outings. Y'all, me, I love going to the beach. The beach is free. Only thing I got to do is pay for parking. I go out there on the beach. I take my beach chair. I get my little fruits, my snacks, my water, my book. And I'm sitting out there and I'm just as happy can be. That is just relaxing to me and it's free. Okay. And depending on what time of the day that I do go parking might be free. Okay. So do those little things, y'all. It costs you nothing. It's free. Another thing I love to do is going to a park that has like a lake, there or that has like has like, you know, has like, um, a lake or a water park or something out there that's free entry. You can go out there and you can sit down, you can walk around. They have a walking track. Um, those things are free. Those things are free. Look into those different things that you can do for free. Okay. Um, the four tip that I would give or um for this is maintain a quality lifestyle while spending less when we're trying to live below our means is prioritize expenses over things. So um remember, memories and relationships bring more lasting happiness than material things. Okay. Invest in what matters. Spend on things that align with your values and bring genuine joy. Find joy in the simple things. Okay. So practice minimalism and to focus on what truly adds value to your life. Okay. Y'all, when I begin to cut back on things and begin to live below my means and not worry about what everybody else got going on and stay in my own lane, I have a sense of peace. I might not have everything I want, but I have everything that I need. And I'm comfortable and I'm thankful for that because there's somebody somewhere who don't have what I have that would love to have what I have. So I learned to be thankful in the small things, okay? Um so be thankful in the small things. So some actionable takeaways for today is number 1, track your expenses for 1 week to identify areas where you can cut back. 2 is set financial goals. So if you want to save $500 in 3 months, you want to create a plan to achieve it. 3, try one frugal living tip this week, such as meal prepping or using a cashback app. One thing I have did, y'all, is if you haven't noticed, I have became very frugal when it comes to certain spending, okay, and buying on certain things. So I'd rather eat at home than eat out. If I eat out, I'm eating out at a restaurant to where they give me big portions and I can bring the leftovers home. Okay. But 9 times out of 10, I prefer to eat home. Okay. I use the cashback apps like I told you guys before. Fetch is one. And they have several. Just Google. They have several different cashback apps that you can use. I became very, very frugal. Free streaming services, free apps that I can stream and watch TV on. Very, very frugal. Okay. I don't pay for cable. Okay. That's one thing whenever I got out and got my own place, I was like, I don't see the benefits of me purchasing cable. Like because I'm working all the time and when I do want to watch something it's not on, I can't find it on TV anyway, so I just stream what I want to watch. So being frugal can be very helpful. Okay. Living below your means is a key step towards financial freedom, and it doesn't mean sacrificing happiness or quality of life. Small intentional changes can add up to significant financial gains. Okay. So I hope this episode was helpful. If it was, share it with someone. They can be encouraged to simplify their finances and enjoy the benefits of living below their means. Um, you don't have to do all these steps at one time. Take it one step at a time. Try one step 1 month, see if that works for you. If it does, then add on another step. Okay, but try somewhere. Start from somewhere because it is time for us to start living below our means. Because, like I said, the way our economy is going, a recession is coming. Inflation will be increasing. Okay, so thank you once again, you guys, for listening to this episode with Tips with T. I hope you find this information very informative, very helpful, and we will see you on the next episode of Tips with T.